I ordered one of these little gadgets here. It's a deal here that you can put your 4.5-inch grinder in and makes kind of like a little chop saw. Here's all the pieces. Man, I'll get them, find them here. There's that, all these bolts and everything. Got to put it all together. And of course, I'm not very good at holding this thing free-handed. But anyway, later on, I'll get my finger away. I'm not used to this daggum tablet thing. It does a pretty good job taking pictures in movies, but in any case, that's what the thing is there. It's a crutch or something like that, but I'm hoping it'll work on my my angle grinder. I think it's a Rockwell or something. Well, anyway, that's it for right at the moment. We'll get busy and do a little bit more here in a little bit, maybe. Okay, well, I'm going to see what we can see how hard this is put together. Probably pretty hard to do since I don't know what I'm doing. Never did have much luck putting all these little pieces together on anything, but see what we got here anyway. And I don't know. I don't know if I have pictures for this. Oh, deal. There's a bunch of stuff there. All right. Shoot, I don't know where everything goes. Got a book, but you know that goes. It's unhandy to find out anything. There's everything here. That's that. And this is this. Let's see here. This is the thing here. I guess they got a couple of these things. One's a little different. No, they're not. Yes, they are. A little different. Man, I tell you what, this thing might be a bear to put together. Yeah, let's see here. Both of them are there. Let's see here. I guess it goes in this thing. It looks kind of normal for that. Let's see. Yeah, it goes in this slot here somehow or other. Well, it's supposed to both be the same. Well, I guess they are. I guess they are, but I don't know. I think you got to take that Allen screw out of these. Put it in there. Of course, they didn't give me an Allen wrench or nothing else here. That's not fine. I've got them in there, but I didn't think I need to have to drag them out. I guess I'll have to. That goes in there, I think. Yeah. Well. Yeah, I'm going to have to go get an Allen wrench. I don't think I got anything in here with it. Man. Okay, get right back. I gotta get the thing. Okay. Well, that's not very. I'd say that goes like this here. Matter of fact, I think it did say take one bolts out. This thing goes like that. This goes up in here like this. Yeah, I think it's right. Yeah, I think that's right. Do it here. And then this goes in here. Although that don't look like it fits right. Oh, shoot. Yeah, turn this in here like this here. Yeah, that's probably right. I think they said leave them loose, so we'll leave them loose. Do this here. Take this off of here. Yeah, you know, if a person done this a couple of times, it'd be a lot easier. Let's see, this goes in here like this here, I think. Yeah, that rides in there like that. This goes in here, a little something like this. Right through like that. Yeah, get in there. Get in there like that. Sit there where you belong. Yeah, get in there now. Tighten down. Nope, that's not right. You guys are. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, that's right. Now, alright, that is that. Now, bolt A. Now, this is bolt A. Now, this is 48 in the back of that. I don't know what that is. Alright, I don't know what that is. Sheesh. I just don't know. There's this and there's that. That little gadget. Let's see what else you got here now. There's a couple bolts right there. Boy. It'd been a little easier if they put this together. At least it's been easier for me. Let's see here. Get off there. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's that one, and then there's this one. Which I don't know anything about what sizes these are. If it was a American made, you know this looked like a 5/16. That looks like a quarter, but that's not what it is because it's metric. All right, now I got that. All right, now what do they want here? You got these 2 bolts. That's them there already. Let's see, that's them. So what goes on there? See, this stuff is already there. That little thing's already there. And let's see here. I would guess this goes like that. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's the way it goes, I think. Here's that one. Here's this one. It goes like this here. It should set a little something like this. There's that notch. There's a notch right here. It does go in that. So that part we understand a little bit how it works. And of course, humble fingers that I am, it's probably going to be a job getting them screws started in the holes there, especially when I can't see them. Let's see, that one will go there. That goes there. That's part of it, right? There's that. And here's this one. Of course, it's right behind that spring, so it's probably going to be a real pain in the Rinsky to do. Yeah, get in there, you. I've been meaning to get me a set of them ball-ended Allen wrenches. We used to have them out through the print shop when I worked out there, and boy, they was a lot better. You could tilt that handle quite a ways and still work. These other things, you got to be almost directly on, or it won't work. You know? So, yeah, that might be too bad. I'm sure it's a smaller screw. You're not supposed to really tighten none of this up, I don't think, until it's all situated. Get this one here tightened up. And we've got a lot of little rubber bumpers over there. That's probably all for safety reasons, so you don't skin yourself all up. And let's see what size is that thing. It's smaller than that one. Looks like it could be this one here. And I don't know what's, yeah, it might go in there. Get in there. Yeah, I don't think that's it. Here it might, no, it ain't the same one I had. Yeah, it might be this one here. Yeah. I don't know. It's probably American made. Now there, that's the right size for that one. Yeah, all right. Well, we don't really need to tighten it yet because it's an adjustment. All right, now what? All right, now what do you got? We got all kinds of stuff here. And you got that on there. C-bolt, wherever that's at. I don't see a bolt. Let's see, what is that thing for there? Got that little guard that goes on at some point in time. This is a one of these, I think, to adjust your what you call it, your angle grinder, I think is what that is. I ain't sure, maybe not. Anyway, there's another one here. It goes through there. It looks like what they got here. So I would guess this is what it is. I don't know. This is kind of becoming rather boring, I would say. Probably can't see half what I'm doing. I got this camera rigged up here on the stand, which may or may not be very good. Let's see, put this in here. Yeah, that's going there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where it goes. Have a handle, it goes somewhere. I don't know how it can fit in there though, because you know, there's supposed to be a nut, a captive nut or something going there. I don't know what them things are for, but we shall find out. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Bolt B, I don't know what bolt B is. I don't know how big it is. 48 on that one. 48 on that one. Well, man. Well, let's see what the hell what bolt B is. There's a picture of all kind of stuff you're supposed to have here. No, don't. Well, I guess you're supposed to just sort it out the way it, whatever, however it works. Heck, I don't know. I guess you're supposed to know what these millimeter sizes are. I don't know. Well, this is taking a long time for me to figure this thing out. I don't know. I might just see. I don't know. I gotta figure out. Well, this thing maybe that's how that goes. I guess this little rinky-dinky bolt nut comes off of here and goes up under here. Well, you don't have to get all the way off. Dumbass. There. Now put it in there. See, like that. And then that's probably how that works. I guess that's how that works. And use your little rinky-dinky handle, pull it down. It's pretty heavy to pull down. And you got your adjustments on here, and this is that, and everything. Well, I don't know. Ben's gonna take me forever to figure all this stuff. I ain't got much hardware left. I got all that stuff, so I'm gonna have to mess with it some. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera off, and after I get it together, we'll see what it looks like. I don't want to bore y'all. This is pretty dadgum boring. It's boring for me because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I see one thing. This thing here must go. Whoop, that make a lot of noise. This thing here has got a captive nut-looking thing in here, I think. So this is set in here like this, and then you put this thing in here. And for whatever reason, I don't know why it's like it. Oh, there's supposed to be a nut on the outside of it too. Well, how'd that come to pass? I don't know. Well, let's check that out too. All right, well, we'll get back on this here after a while. This here's getting dragging out too much and not very much fun. So, all right, well, we got it together, but it ain't. I don't think it's. I know it's not perfect yet because it's misaligned. It's adjustments there which way. So this thing needs to come back, and the bottom one goes in, and you can adjust this thing side to side so that you come down here right. And I don't know if that little guard needs to be on there. That's what they give you for this one, but I'm gonna have to do some more tweaking on it to get it right. But it's kind of late in the evening now. I can't try it out till tomorrow, so we'll do some more tinkering on it. And, this thing here, of course, that's your adjuster, and then, well, that's supposed to just kind of float with whatever. This thing here moves, so you loosen it up and you can cut it at an angle, which is like any other one. It's got a pretty healthy spring pulling this back up, And I guess you can cut pretty much down to, let's see how far I can cut down here. Let's see here. Well, I don't know. I guess you also can move this thing back and forth too, so you can get a better range on that. If you run it back farther, I'm sure it'd probably go down farther. But in any case, we got her together anyway, and there's some pieces left over, but then they said that would happen on some of these units here. Some of the angle grinders would be different, so we'll end up with a few pieces left over. But that usually happens to me anytime I do something. I got pieces left over. There might be somewhere that's supposed to go too that I haven't discovered yet, but I don't know if it'll work very good or not. These things are slotted here, so you can move this in and out. And this stuff down here, move this in and out. You got to get it where it's pretty well centered to this slot down here because you don't want to cut the frame up on it. It's pretty heavy. I think they said that's cast iron. So I don't know. It may be another piece of junk. I don't know, but it's made by this Clutch, or whatever the name of it is. Clutch company right there, and I guess they make their own grinders. But yeah, I thought this would be kind of handy in some of my small stuff. You go to cut little pipes or a piece of bar stock, and if I can get it adjusted correctly, it ought to be pretty precise. But as it is right now, I can see this needs pulled in. I don't even have the little rubber thing sitting. Well, it's not even got any pressure on it. And there's screw slots in the back of these, in here, wherever it's at, here, to get it adjusted. I almost think it needs a locking nut on this side here or something. But they didn't give me any extras. I can probably, I don't know, I'm adding the metrics. I don't know what they are. But anyway, we'll try this thing out at a later date and see how she works. And maybe I'll put a video up of that too, maybe. All right. Put it together. Finally got it together the other day, and this is what it looks like when you get it done. Of course, I already had this, and it's got this little guard on there. I don't know why it's still got your regular guard on, but it's on there too. We're just going to try it a little bit. It's pretty chilly out here, so we're not going to spend a whole lot of time messing around. Let's see, I'll clamp this thing in there, and that is if I can get it. Yeah, there we go. Now, it may not be perfectly straight, but that's not the point anyway. Just going to see how it works. So we'll get it started. That just cuts off. Of course, naturally the thing would cut off, but this looks pretty straight across here. But there's gazillions of adjustments to where you can get it perfect, fine-tuned. But it's not too bad a little gadget, I don't think. Of course, you can turn this, but I'm not going to mess with that now. It's too cold out here. And you can get your up to 45. It might go farther than that, but at least a 45 this way and everything. So, like I say, it seemed to work pretty good. I think it was $21 or something like that with everything included from Northern Tool. I'm not promoting them or anything because it's nothing more than a regular little cutoff, so I already got a big one. But this one probably be handy for just little stuff out here, you know. Of course, I'm probably going to get me another one of these because I don't like the idea of having to readjust this and all together like that and then take it off to use it for something else. And I use this gadget a lot too for all kind of things, sharpening lawnmower blades and everything. But that's the gist of how it works. It's just a regular old angle grinder with this attachment on here. Pretty stout little spring. It pulls it right back up real easy. This base is a cast iron, so it's just stout. You got these things here that go in where your handles for this thing would go in. Of course, you got to take your handle off, and then this little thing comes with it and everything. And then a little hood there, and then you got your regular one here, which this thing, I don't even know if a person needs it on there or not, because you got the other one. But in any case, that's just a little something on how that works after we finally got it together. Like I said, it's pretty chilly out here, so I'm not going to sit out here much longer. Anyway, whether you can read this stuff or not, it's got the angle grinder stand, the base size 9.5 by 7.5, and well, your grinder can be a 4.5 or a 5. Either one will work, I suppose. Of course, it's made in China. You know, I bet you that 9 out of 10 things I buy has got something other than the United States, maybe Indonesia, Vietnam, China. I don't mind the ones coming from Germany or Japan or Sweden. Well, Switzerland, I guess. But, in fact, I guess it don't matter if it comes from China. They're getting better now, too. Anyway, enough of this carrying on. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing.